what's going on, guys? Welcome back once again. It is me, Molt. It's happy to be here with you guys today. I'm listening to some Chance the Rapper in my headset. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a blast. Now, a lot of people have been saying, Molt, the Royal Giant is back. And I'm like, hey, yes, indeed it is. And you're like, what should we do? How should we beat it? I'm going to show you guys. I just faced it 3 times, not in a row, but 3 times in the last probably 30 minutes. So pretty close to in a row out of 5 battles. And I'm going to show you guys what I do to beat it, all right? I met a fan in San Francisco who was like, and you'll know this if you're watching, he was like, Mo, I like the replays because I learn from the replays. I learn more from the replays. And I like doing live gameplay for you guys, but I think replays is where I can really break stuff down and explain without having to focus on playing, you know what I'm saying? So today, we're going to be looking at how I have been beating the Royal Giant, all right? Let's do it. All right, so first, we're going up against this deck. Now, a lot of people do Royal Giant Barbs, and then some people use Zap, some people use Lightning. This guy's spamming WoW, having a blast, just loving life. I feel like a lot of people that use the Royal Giant are like really cocky. Like they're just like, yeah, I'm gonna win. Like, what about it? Which it makes me laugh a little bit. So this guy's got the he's got the Tombstone with his. He doesn't have the Lightning. He's got Zap Fireball. He's gonna zap over here. I waste this zap. Like, never do what I just did there. That's one of the worst zaps you could do. So we're gonna go ahead and drop off our Inferno Tower, and it is going to, no, we're not. I forgot. I tricked him right there. We're gonna go Skeleton Army. So one counter you can do, because I saw that he'd already used a log, and I knew that he wouldn't want, I didn't know he had a Fireball, but you wouldn't want to waste a Fireball on a Skarmy like that. So you can use the Skeleton Army, okay? You can use the Skeleton Army against the Royal Giant, especially if he's naked. Like, if he by naked, I mean, not that he doesn't have clothes on, but he's there by himself, okay? So right here, what are we doing? We're going to go ahead, we're going to do a Minion Horde Miner. Didn't know that he had the Fireball at this point. Go ahead, throw that down. He's having a blast, laughing, just loving himself. Just loving himself. The Miner does great chip damage. People ignore him a lot, but look at him. He does like 500 damage if you leave him alone. So if you can continue to throw him back there and stress people out, you're good to go. So I'm going to send in my Skarmy right here, which means I'm not going to have to counter my Royal Giant. And he's going to go, and they're going to go in and take out that thing. So we're going to go right here, and sadly enough, ladies and gentlemen, we messed up. We were able to distract that Mega Minion with the Ice Golem, but our Inferno Tower still didn't do too good. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. He was expecting the Skarmy again. That's why you saw him have his log selected, but we were able to do that. He had a Fireball, which was a positive elixir trade for him. That's a term that OJ uses. If you guys don't know who he is, go ahead, send this over. This is where I trick him right here. Yeah, give him a thumbs up right there, because that was pretty game changing. As you guys can see how much damage that was able to do to the tower. We're able to do this, get a good lead right there. That was a really good lead. Now I'm just putting pressure on him, literally just putting pressure on him. Sending this back over there. He's like, I got to get my Royal Giant. I only know how to do this. So you got to keep them off track. You got to keep him off base. He's going to go ahead, throw in his log. We're going to get him way down. Now we're able to cycle back through to our Minion Horde. Do some good damage right there. That tower's at 47, guys. You got to play your game, and then you got to just speed it up on him and really throw him off. So 7 seconds here. Tower's down. I'm going to go ahead and say good game. All we have to do is throw this down. And he's upset that he was giving me all that that BM emotes going on in the beginning, just like they say good luck in the middle of it, like, hey, I'm coming with my Royal Giant, what are you gonna do about it? All right. But yeah, let's jump into another one. All right, so here's another guy, Dubai 17 Arab. I've never been to Dubai. How many of you guys have been to Dubai or are from Dubai? Let me know down below. Also, if you guys are stoked about beating the Royal Giant, leave a like on the video. We're gonna go ahead and throw all this madness down here. I give a cry face there because I wasn't expecting those barbs to come over. But look, it was perfect. That's so much damage. That was so much damage. But look what we got to deal with here, ladies and gentlemen. The one, the only, the Royal Giant. Go ahead, log, get him in the back. It's going to target the Mega Minion. Bunch of crap right there. And we're already off to a glorious start. Really excited about that start. So we have to wait right now. I have to wait for my minions. He does 300 damage a shot. Oh. Yeah, right? Something like that. He does a lot of damage. 150. Maybe 200. I don't even know. I don't use him, so I don't know what his stats are. He's going to go Minion Horde, and I think that I don't zap it. No, I do zap it. No, I don't. We zap it right here once it crosses the bridge so that it can get taken out by our tower. So we're doing good. We got his tower down to 672. You can't mess with us at this point. There he comes again, sending it in naked. Don't send it in naked. I'm going to Inferno it, and it's going to go down very, very quickly. I knew that was way too quick of a cycle for him to have any of his stuff, so in that scenario, that's when you want to use the Inferno. You got to be careful if they build up a big push, because a lot of times they'll have lightning, and then they'll just be able to shut it down, and you're completely screwed. So a way to handle that is just to keep pressure on him. He threw that log way far back. He's going to go ahead and rocket our tower right here, which was hilarious to me. But hey, do what you got to do, my man. I'm going to be a little bit weird and go Ice Golem in the middle, and then minions over here. And he's going to zap, and I am going to zap now. That was an okay zap, and we're going to get off a couple, but not too many, because I decided to zap the King Tower and the other tower instead of the Archer. So give us a little bit of a cry face right there. He's getting ready to drop off his RG over there. I mean, that's what he's got to do, right? That's all he knows how. So we're going to go ahead and drop off our minions over here because we want him to use that zap. Why? Because it's not going to do anything to our minions. They're going to stay alive. But now, in his mind, he's all about that tower. It's at 179. He has to take it down. He doesn't want to use a rocket. That's too much damage. Why would you use a rocket, right? You got to save that rocket. So we're going to go ahead and send all of this over towards him, and it's going to do a lot of damage. It's going to take that tower way down. Go ahead, send our Ice Golem in with the zap. That's going to go ahead and kill the minions as well. And Bip right there, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, I love this song. We got our skeleton army in there as well. He's going to log it, which I'm totally down with, because what does that mean? That means now he's got that zap. We're going to go ahead and send all of this over. Totally fine with it. Go ahead, zap if you want to. He was freaking out. He missed the zap. He missed the zap because you got to keep the pressure on him. Got to keep the pressure on him, guys. So that was overtime right there. 1 minute left in it. Boom. Let's jump into one more, the last one that I had. Hope you guys are learning a lot. Again, you got to keep pressure on other lanes when you see the Royal Giant, because if they build up that push, you're done. You can't do anything about it. So this is the first level 13 that we're dealing with. And he's got Furnace RG Barbarians. Okay, so he's going to come in right here. We're going to get off 2 shots or so. Fire Spirits is a great counter. Excuse me, I'm burpy right now. Fire Spirits is a great counter for the Goblin Barrel, in case you were wondering. So, what are we doing? Come on, let's go. Oh, I love this. This right here was one of my... No, I'm thinking of it. I'm thinking of something else. So he has that zap. That's fine. You can have a zap if you want it. It's not going to do too much. He used so much elixir right there. That he didn't have his zap ready, and our minions just shred. Our minions just shredded all of that. And then he's going to have to use Fire Spirits on a non-full minion horde, which is perfect. Anytime you can make people get the least out of their cards, that's what you want to do. And that's what we were able to do there. So he does have that zap spell. He's coming in. He's going to go ahead and zap, but that's all right, because that miner is going to do work over there, just slowly chipping away. Which again is exactly what we want. So we got our Skarmy over here. I think I drop it off in the back, yeah, just to cycle through. I don't like to waste elixir. The Fire Spirits do not hit the tower there as well. So now we're going to go ahead, send in our minion horde over here. He's going to have his Ice Wizard, which I'm totally fine with. We're going to go ahead and zap that Ice Wizard, kill that Ice Wizard, and kill the rest of these minions. And we have got the elixir advantage here. We are keeping him from dropping off his Royal Giant. Sending in our Goblin Barrel all by itself. They're going to get off a couple of shots, not too many. And this guy's playing really, really slow. Don't have to counter either of those Fire Spirits, obviously, because they're coming in by themselves. Now he's going to go ahead and drop this off in the front. Yeah, right there. And we're going to go ahead. And this was a really, really good play by him. Like, 100%. I think that, I laughed. Like, that was really, really well played by him to throw that miner in there. He's going to go Fire Spirits right here. Totally fine with that. But he used all of them. Now, what have you guys seen him use those Fire Spirits up until this point? Countering the Goblin Barrel. What does that mean? I'm coming in with my Goblin Barrel and my miner, and we're going to shut down your tower. Go ahead, ball this, do a lot of damage to it, zap it as well, get that tower down super low. Not super low, but that was good, especially because he used those fire spirits as that counter. Go ahead, send this goblin barrel back over here, making him use his miner, which he wasted there because he thought I was going to go with the Inferno tower. Again, sending that miner back once again just to try and keep some of these troops alive and just chipping away at the tower. That's what we got to do. We can't let these fire spirits come and touch us, so we're going to go ahead, drop this off again. We messed his cycle all up right there. Go ahead and throw this log, do some good damage there along with that zap spell, and his tower is now down to 221. Ours is at 1243, which is good. Drop this Inferno tower off. It's already locked on to the Royal Giant. Go ahead and send our miner back there, as well as a log to push everything back, and then we got that zap, and we're going to be able to take him out right there. Keeping that pressure, making him lose his order, making him get a little bit frustrated. I hope you guys learned a little bit. Yeah, that's the deck that I'm using right now, and it's working well against the Royal Giant. So try it out. If you enjoy it, let me know. If you don't have the log, you can replace it with, I don't know. Rage spell. Zap is a good replacement if you don't have that. But yeah, that's already in there anyway. So thank you so much. Love you guys. I'll see you on the next episode. All right, peace.